and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. Oh my goodness, I am beyond happy that you are here in another collaboration that I am doing with Mumeanha DivineStarseed. Oh my goodness, I'm super excited. And this is her theme selection, and I really love it. So, what are we doing today? We're looking at finding success through peace. And so we're looking at this in two different things. We're going to look at how or what you need to do to find peace, and then what sort of success comes after it, and of course some advice in the way. I'm doing this with the theme of the underlying is angel guidance, kind of. So hopefully you will like it. So as all my collaborations, the link is down below, and remember, take what resonates from my reading, go check out her reading, and take what resonates from her reading, and then boy, you have yourself an in-depth reading. And Mumeanha DivineStarseed, she is amazing. She is so, her depth is just, she always wows me, that's for sure. So, alright, enough of that. Let's look at each pile. So we have pile 1 is this one. As you can see, there's an angel theme, like I said, or it's pile 2. And this is pile 3. Alright, let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. Close our eyes. Clear our mind. And now as we exhale and open our eyes, choose whichever pile draws you to it. Alright, let's do this. Hello, dear Power One. Okay, so I love this. You chose this card. So, if you didn't see the intro, this is in collaboration with Mumeanha DivineStarseed. She's an amazing reader, so please go check out her reading, and of course take what resonates from mine, take what resonates from hers, and boom, you got yourself an in-depth reading. So I'm doing this. This is what you need, like success through peace. So first we're going to look at what sort of peace, how do you achieve the peace that you need, and then we're going to look at what success can come through, and then of course some guidance as well. So the 7 of air you chose is the 7 of swords, and so I'm not really sure I'm using the 7 of swords, aside from that, but what I'm feeling I want to say is that there is definitely, you have a lot of support and help. And I feel like what I'm saying here is that there's a sense of maybe feeling alone, loneliness as well, and a need to, I almost feel like, hide yourself, and that's with the 7 of air, hiding an aspect of yourself. Yeah, but what I see is that you're hiding yourself, but you need not be, because there's so much support and love for you, always there. And so maybe that is something that you needed to hear for some of you. Okay, so now we're first gonna look at what it is that we need, how we're gonna get this peace that we so want, and what is this peace all about. So we have, alright, so this is all about growth, as we can see with this one. You're meant to grow, and this goes really well with it, because you actually do see here that neither of these are actually a queen or a king. This is a page, and this is a knight. A page of presents, page of cups, knight of candy canes, knight of swords. Okay, and so we have the justice, which is the major arcana here. So what I'm seeing here, in order to find this peace, you need to find a sense of balance between, I almost feel like, your emotions and also your thoughts and action, actually. And so it also feels like not taking things too seriously, because like I said, these are actually very young emotions, and it always reminds me of, it almost feels like there's a sense of allowing your inner child to kind of heal, is what I'm seeing here, allowing your inner child to kind of come to the surface, not hide him or her, and instead allow the surface to sort of guide you through here as you grow. And so growth is, again, not saying that you have to go to a certain outcome, rather, but enjoying the ride here. And so what I'm saying here is, for the Knight of Candy Canes, instead of looking at things as a problem, rather like a problem, or like something that's going to be like overwhelming, rather trying to think about it as a puzzle that you can try to find a solution for. Very like that's the difference. And so once you find that solution, kind of coming together, finding this balance here, with this page of so it's sort of like thoughts and emotions need to come together and find this, and that's how you need to take the next step. And then also, like, not pushing away, not trying to hide away from emotions, but rather thinking about any and all emotions that come your way as some sort of gift that is being gifted to you, right? It also seems like a sense of being creative is coming through here. But like I said, the justice is that, find that balance coming through between these two specifically. But the overall energy is of growth. Don't try to force growth. Don't try to just allow it to naturally happen. You can't like really force flowers to grow faster. I mean, you can give them a whole bunch of stuff, but you grow when you grow, right? There's growth when there is. But in the meantime, again, look at emotions, look at all these things as gifts, and also looking at things as puzzles rather than problems and difficulties. And let's see what sort of success comes through for you if we continue on this path. Yeah, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Okay. And so the success that comes here is you have the Two of Candles, so it's almost like you're going on a different route than you thought you were going to. You're going on sort of like leaving the status quo way and taking a road, the road that's sort of been less traveled, the road that you've always wanted to take but have been maybe pushing it away because you're like, that's not practical, or whatever reason that is. You're going to take that. For some of you, maybe it is an actual trip. Just because I'm seeing here for like a world traveling is a possibility here. Another come here is like the Wheel of Fortune, which is beautiful. That success is, it's almost like the good karma coming back, and with the justice there, it is the good karma coming through here. It's the shifting and the movement for your benefit. So everything is happening for you, right? Not to you, but for you always. And then the Ten of Ornaments we have. Look at this. This is beautiful. Ten of Ornaments, Ten of Pentacles, joy, happiness, abundance. If that's what you want money, that's Ten of Ornaments is money. If you want the happiness of like a happy home, and that's what you're getting there as well. It's sort of being fulfilled in a very substantial way. And so here, as we can see, this is the success. You flourish, you grow, even if like the environment doesn't seem like it will be, you are still growing, you are still like, there's a flourishing wherever you are. And so that is a beautiful success. I do want to give a little bit more clarifications with this. So I want to see, what sort of like advice can we give the collective of group one in order for them to achieve this peace? Love is on its way. So love is guiding you, and that's definitely that Page of Cups energy. What other guidance here we have? Truth. I love this. Look. This is by V Love and Tarot. Your angels are guiding you on the path to self-discover. Keep searching and you will find clarity and the answers you seek. Yes. And searching, it's not an externality, but rather an internal searching. What other guidance do you have for us? Expansion. Look at that. I love it so much. Okay. So your angels are encouraging to expand your comfort zone, motivate and inspire yourself. Yes, we're moving away, and we're guiding like the overall guidance here is the love, right? Love is what's going to guide you to the truth and to this expansion. Or actually, maybe truth and love is what's going to be there. One more card for the collective of group. This is guidance here. Mastery. Your angels are helping you improve your creative talents. You're also being helped with upgrading your life. Yes, and it grow, right? That's what we're trying to have to find peace with allowing ourselves to grow, right? It doesn't come overnight, and that's okay. It's sort of like, again, looking at things through a childlike wonder. That's what I would say for you. One last one. See what good success, fortune with fortune is coming. The success is coming for the collective of group 1. Openness. You will receive compliments and new friendships. That is a gift that is coming for you. Ooh. Oh, and look at this also. I love this. And you also have like envelope. You'll receive news that will make you smile. If you don't know that, that's pretty cool. Okay. So I hope you like this reading. Please, please, please go check out Mumeanha DivineStarseed's other, like it's basically part 1 here, part 2 is over there, or part 1 is over there, and this is part 2, depending on where you're coming from. But take what resonates from my reading, take what resonates from her reading, and then boom, you have yourself in-depth reading. So thank you so much. Please do give it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing. It helps the channel grow. And until I see you in the next one, bye, my dear friends. Hello, my dear friends from group 2. I am so happy that you are here. So, what is this all about? If you didn't hear my spiel at the beginning, this is in collaboration with Mumeanha DivineStarseed. So please check out her reading, and take what resonates from my reading. Go check out her reading. Take what resonates from her reading, and then you have yourself an in-depth reading. And so this is all about what do you need to do in order to attain peace, and the success that will follow through right after that. So you chose this 9 of Air, 9 of Swords, and so we may not even look at it, but I'm not, because I'm doing this more intuitive, not really so much as what the definition is usually of the 9 of Air, which is 9 of Swords, which is sort of like your own fears, but maybe we can look into it. What I'm seeing here is that there are a whole bunch of options open to you. Like there's so many options for you to choose from, but I almost feel like you're closing your eyes to them, and so it's almost like you're a little bit afraid of going somewhere new, right? And so what I'm seeing here for me would be, I feel like almost Spirit saying, like, you have to be first you have to open your eyes and see the opportunities that are before you, and then also, but being kind of having that faith and taking that leap of faith into this, almost, I want to say, like, all the opportunities that are before you. Yeah, look at that. Yes. Okay, and so, all right, so this is where we need to find peace, right? This is what we need to find peace here. And so we have the 10 of Candy Canes, which is the 10 of Swords. We have the 7 of Presents, and then we have the Page of Candles, followed with Replenish. So I'm going to tell you right off the bat. Okay, well, we'll start with the 10 of Candy Canes. I feel like this is telling us something. Well, there is a progress here, because this is the 9 of Air, and this is the basically 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. So there is some progress to be made. You're on the cusp of almost finishing a cycle, and that's something that hopefully will bring you peace. So you're at the cusp of, you're close to finishing this cycle. But like it is here, we have the 7 of Presents, which kind of does it. It feels like you have a whole bunch of opportunities. which I feel like it's almost like, oh, and I can see what it is. So, well, we'll see how it is. In terms of what a big strong message I'm getting is that it's sort of like a part of you goes back to the past and goes like, oh, I chose the wrong thing, or this didn't pan out. Like sort of like going back and saying that, not trusting your own judgment a little bit, because you feel like it didn't lead you to where you wanted it to go. And so kind of keep going back, and I feel like Spirit saying like, no, these are new opportunities. And actually, I always believe that whatever happened in the past always led us to be who we are now. And whatever choices we're making now are what's going to lead us to who we are in the future. So, very important. So, all these are amazing choices. And so, what is it that really here is the key to it all? You get to choose whichever you want. The Page of Candles, the Page of Wands is really just kind of, but really listening here again to your like excitement, your joy, your passion, your creativity. That's sort of where it is. Not kind of concentrating, not choosing from a place of the Ten of Swords, going like, oh, it's like it's bound to. I almost feel like a little bit of negativity here of saying it's bound to like be pointless. There's no point to any of this. There's a sort of like, I don't want to even bother choosing. Whether here it's like, no, if you choose from excitement, if you choose from your creativity, from your passion, this is where your guidance comes in here. And then knowing that it's not just going to like, it's not even the end of it though. Choosing is only the beginning, and that's a big one here too. Once you choose an option, it's sort of like, okay, and then you have to keep going with it, right? It's not over. And then replenishing. And so what to me that replenishing comes in here is, it's sort of like releasing first, releasing of some emotions, some hurt from the past, some healing that needs to be done, but replenishing this vitality, replenishing your energy, your like a excitement over like the possibilities. That's what I'm seeing here. You have endless possibilities. Being excited about it. Not everybody has options. Well, actually everybody does, but not everybody has awesome options here with the Seven of Presents. Look, each present here look amazing. I am like, I would just open them all. And maybe that's something you need to do. Maybe that's something you want to do. Just open them all. Doesn't have to be all at the same time. Maybe you can savor one and then go for the other. So that's what I'm seeing here. That's a big thing. That's how you can find peace. You can find peace by rekindling, replenishing that sense of excitement, and versus the sense of doom. I hope that makes sense. Let's go ahead and see this is what success can come your way. Look at that. Oh, we have 4 of these guys. All right, here we have, oh my goodness, here. And we're gonna, okay, yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. Okay, so this is the success that you have. The success that you have, it's sort of funny because here we have, instead of the 10 of candy canes, you're turning that candy cane tree into a candle tree. And so some of the people would say, yes, it's overwhelming burdens, but it actually almost feels like the 10 of candles in this particular deck, it's like the Christmas cheer deck, is almost like having all these beautiful ideas and then playing with all of them. And so I feel like that's what I'm seeing here. It's like sort of allowing yourself to play with all the ideas that you have. And it all contributes. We also have a sense of ending here, which is the Death card, which is, to me, the transformation. It's sort of like a message. Maybe for some of you, I feel like writing to somebody, like maybe those who hurt you, or like maybe even writing to your past self or your future self. Letting yourself know that you no longer hold on to that, whatever it is, that kind of those doomy predictions, like that way of looking at things, and it's like, oh, it doesn't really matter, it's all gonna like fail anyways. It's sort of like, no, you're transforming that, you're letting that go. I almost feel like you're letting go of the fear, you're letting go of whatever hurt you in the past as well. You're writing it off. You're like, I'm transforming it. The moon comes in here, and I feel like the moon is, again, sort of very beautiful here, and you actually see that you have 3 major arcana, so it's a big change, a big success that you have. The moon is here, is that you almost feel like you're finally coming to peace with your emotions. I really do feel like that's something that is, the moon is all about emotions. It's sort of, but in this particular way, I feel like you're letting go, like I said, especially with that ending there, sort of you're letting go of those emotions that are no longer serving you, but you're not just letting them, you're actually feeling them and then releasing them. So that's, I really kind of want to say that that's what I almost feel like, a little bitterness, anger, not bad emotions. Those are all things, but it's sort of holding on to them, that it's kind of like not letting you see the awesome opportunities that are before you. And then beautiful, again, because we have the Hangman energy, and that's kind of tying it everything, because now you're seeing things in a whole different perspective. Maybe things haven't even changed, and this is all in, like, a lot of things have just changed mentally. The way you perceive the world, it changes your reality. It doesn't, like, your circumstances can still be the same, right? I still feel like you always have a whole bunch of possibilities before you, but the circumstances, what the big thing with the Hangman is, the circumstances can be the same, but you have changed, and so the world around you has changed with you. And there's a stillness there. There's a sense of not needing to fret over things, not needing to struggle with things anymore. There's a stillness there. You actually see all the opportunities. All of them light you up. There's a lot of light here for you. I really like this. All right, so let's see what guidance we have for you, my dear friends, from the collective of group 2. What guidance do we have for the collective of group 2? Guidance do we have for the collective of group 2? What guidance do we have for the collective of group 2? Okay. Oh, look at this. We have manifestation, desires becoming reality. Yes, they are. And hesitation. Okay, look at this. There's a sense of hesitation, and that makes sense. Your agents are motivating you to proceed with stepping into the unknown and starting new projects. You will prevail. I mean, seriously, you see this, right? Oh, I love it so much. This is Angel Heart Messages by V Love and Tarot. It's Etsy, on her Etsy shop. This is my angel feather messages. Let's see what other healing comes through here for the collective of group 2. What other thing? Okay. Receptivity. So prepare to embrace wealth and abundance with gratitude, humility. Claim your blessings. Okay, beautiful. Look at this. Yes, blessings are coming your way. And then there's the balance. Emotional, physical, and spiritual. You're finding this balance. This is the success that we're talking about. You're starting your manifestation. You're starting to get that balance that you so need, and stepping into it, opening your eyes and seeing all the possibilities and taking it. And when you do you see how, like, abundant you are, how beautiful it is? Oh, look at that. Here we go. And healing. That's another one. Your angels are helping you with healing. Broken relationships will mend, and you will find closure. So maybe that is that. Very good. That's a beautiful one, because we are getting that closure. That 10 of Swords is sort of something that you've been holding on to, and you do need closure. Let's go ahead. Let's see one last thing. What success is coming for the collective of group 2? Oh, okay. So resilience. When you are resilient, there is a sense of resilience. So we have the Camel. You will receive unexpected news regarding someone from your past. So maybe that's the closure that you've been needing, wanting. Sorry. It's like, oh, I didn't do a good job. All right, let's go. What success is coming for the collective of group? adventure. You will change jobs or careers. Woo! Woo! That's a big one. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing. Please also go check out Mumeanha DivineStarseed's other part. Like basically this part A and hers part B, or she's part A and I'm part B. Doesn't matter, because you take what resonates from my reading, take what resonates from hers, and then you have a full in-depth reading. Thank you so much. I feel honored I was able to read your cards. Until I see you in the next one. Bye-bye, my dear friends. Hello, group 3. I'm so happy that you are here. Okay, so if you didn't hear my spiel at the beginning, this is in collaboration with Mumeanha DivineStarseed. So take what resonates from this reading, take what resonates from her reading, and have yourself an in-depth reading. And today we're finding out all about what do you need to do to find peace, and then once you have that peace, what success is headed towards you. All right, so we have the 10 of air here. I almost feel like I almost feel like, oh, there's a sense of you noticed the angel is blowing out air. I almost feel like you're either, it sort of feels like an incantation or some sort of like affirmation. So positive, releasing. I also feel like there's a lot of help here, a lot of help coming through. So what I'm seeing here is asking for help. Might be something that you might want to do actually, in order for this to come through with peace. It's sort of like you're stepping on the edge and you just need a little help there. Sometimes that's all we need. We just need to ask for help. Look at the beautiful things. These are what, this is how we find this peace. And this is what it's good. Okay, so look at that. I'm actually going to say that I would say actually affirmation, actually saying out loud the things that you desire is something that I'm seeing here for you. So whatever it is that you've been wanting, whatever it is that you need help with, actually speaking it out loud will really help. And the reason why I'm saying that is with this conjure here. Very, very strong. So here we have, okay. So we have the 10 of presents, which is the 10 of cups. So this is a sense of fulfillment. This is a sense of joy coming through. We have the Empress energy, which is like you're very much again, sort of fertility in terms of ideas. Could be, again, for some of you, maybe you're calling here because I do pregnancy messages. It's like you really want pregnancy, or you really want some sort of a project or some aspect of your life to go really well, to just kind of like pick up, sort of trying to manifest things here. But there's a sense here, which is, I think, where the healing comes in, which is the 4 of ornaments or 4 of pentacles. And this is where I'm seeing where I think you're being blocked a little bit, because I feel like, look at it, these are very positive, beautiful cards, but the peace isn't, you're not feeling at peace because you're worried about this 4 of pentacles. And the 4 of pentacles is sort of like you're almost like holding on to stuff. You're closed off because you're like, if you don't want to sort of like, you don't want to spend money, you're in here, you don't want to share your emotions, or you don't want to open up to like maybe new love coming through here, because you're like, you kind of just want to hold on to the things that you want. So for some of you, maybe if this piece comes through with love, it's sort of that you're holding on to maybe a particular person, and then not allowing yourself to see that there's other, like, there might be more than just this particular person, or this particular project that you think, or if it's about money coming through, you're like, you need to find the sense. You just feel like you don't have enough. So this is a sense of scarcity in all sense. So sense of scarcity in terms of love, like you're like holding on to a person or like an ideal again, holding on to like money because you're like scarcity again, and I feel like it's sort of like the universe is saying, no, you gotta release, you gotta let go, allow the flowing, because you are already here. You have the 10 of presents. There's joy and happiness already here. Creativity is happiness, and you're able to conjure, which is very much to me a magician energy. But you gotta allow, you have to almost like, and it feels an expansion for you rather than a contraction. So how does that even mean? What does that even mean? An expansion. It means sort of like, if you're feeling a scarcity of love, give love, smile, share, hug people, like be there, open. If you're feeling a scarcity of money, I would say give money away. If that feels scary, then give of your time, give of something, giving, sort of like, because you have to expand. If you're feeling like your project is sort of like, it feels like it's not succeeding, maybe talk to somebody about it, maybe almost like, maybe just even start it. It's sort of like, because you're keeping it tight, it needs to be out in the open. Almost, I when I do this, I'm actually like closing myself off. So if you want, maybe even some heart opening yoga, because I feel like that's where it is. Like the heart chakra is sort of like, it's connected to, of course, where you feel like, your base chakra, first chakra, is sort of like feeling challenged, but it's really your heart chakra. It wants to expand, and so you need to open up. All right, so we have, let's see what wow, look at that. So success that's coming your way. If you are to open yourself up, look at all these beautiful successes that are coming your way. Yeah, we're taking a deep dive. Look at that. We're going deep. Very beautiful. Okay, and so I love this because all the success, we have the King of Presents, and that's all this joy and happiness, well-being, and again, it's something opening of the heart, because the Presence is all cups energy, the cups, happiness, joy, and it's sort of like being good in the world. I feel like you're on top of the world. I feel like there's also a sense of like letting go and like moving forward here. You're just expanding. Like I said, there's a big sense of expanding. There's also the Ace of Candy Canes, which is like, oh yes, the beginning, but it's also a beginning of clarity, of having, like, being more clear about what you want and your desires. The Temperance is all about being patient. And again, it's sort of like, even with this, it's very good too, because it could be that Four of Pentacles or Four of Ornaments is like scarcity of time. But when you're patient, when you're good, you see this clarity, you see that all is well. It's okay. Like I almost feel like you start to see the abundance of everything. It's what I really feel like there's the shifting. You need to heal. There's need to be this peace within yourself. That you are abundant by nature. You already have this. The Empress is very abundant. I mean, total abundance. You already have the magician, the conjuring. It's abundant as well. The 10 of Cups or the 10 of Presents, abundant. You already have all this abundance around you. You're just not seeing it. You're trying to hold on to it, and then it's sort of like the more you hold band and grow, the more the more you'll have. It's sort of just, I just feels like, wow, it's so intense, it's beautiful. It's actually got me really excited. And I feel like you're gonna get to know yourself even more. This is that sense success. You're like, there's even more to it. You're diving deep. You're just going on the surface right now, my friend. Let's see what guidance is coming through here. What guidance can you get us for that collective of group 3? What guidance can you give me for that collective of group 3? Love is on its way. That love card just wants to come up. It showed up for group 1 too. So love is on its way, my friend. Love. And again, everything is an expansion coming through here. Symbiosis. So your angels are helping you to improve your close relationships with trust, communication, honesty, and healthy boundaries. But for me, it's sort of like, to me, that symbiosis is sort of like we are all interconnected, right? expansion. If you expand, if you like give to somebody, it comes back to you. That's how I feel it here. Courage. Your angels are letting you know that upcoming lessons and obstacles. Trust that this transition is for your highest good. Okay, I feel like, and that's sort of like follow your courage here. Authenticity and elevation. Okay, authenticity. We're going here. This is by V Love and Tarot. Your angels are motivating you to embrace your truth. If improvements are necessary, be the change you want to see in yourself. So change the you. And then we have elevation. Your angels are showing you signs of growth and ascension. You have strong bond with spiritual realms and that open doorways to the divine. Yes, I feel like that is very true of you. But everything is guided, everything is centered by love, right? So that's very important. Oh, look at that. And faith. Oh, so beautiful. Faith gives the strength to overcome anything. So anything that you're saying, you already have the answers, you already have the abundance, you already have all these things, but you're being closed off. And then we have this one that I was going to actually end it, but it fell here. So gifts will surprise you. Many gifts are coming your way. All right, let's see what other amazing success stories are coming in. Like, what is this coming for you? Collective of group. Right here. Oh, drum. So action. So maybe an action, a call to action. A trip due to your work or new job. Very interesting. So maybe a new job is coming in for you, some of you. And then we have dragon, which is changes will happen suddenly for you. But like I said, like the card said, it's for your benefit, And here we have the baby again, and sort of like the same thing here for you. Divine intervention. So minor but unfortunate events that bring about positive change. And so that's twice that you're getting that. So pretty big there. So if you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing. Go check out Mumeanha DivineStarseed reading too, and then because this is a collaboration, go check out what resonates from hers, take what resonates from mine, and then just have yourself an in-depth reading. And thank you so much. I feel honored that I was able to do your reading here with me. And until I see you in the next one,